If you saw my recent most anticipated films to look out for in 2022, then you will be aware of a film called Everything Everywhere All at Once. Today on Steve's Indies, I will give you a slightly more in-depth view of this 2022 action sci-fi comedy, my preview for this upcoming film. Before we start, if you haven't already, please subscribe for more independent film and movie content. Everything Everywhere All at Once is an A24 film set to release later this year on March 25th, 2022. And to be honest, nobody really knows what the hell is going on, but this is my take. The film stars Michelle Yeoh as an Evelyn Wang, an older Chinese-American woman down on her luck who is struggling to pay her bills. Evidently, it seems that the tax officer, or should I say the man, portrayed by a take-no-nonsense Jamie Lee Curtis, is handing Wang and her husband, portrayed by the ultimately nostalgic Kwan, a financial ultimatum. When it appears, she is thrusted into another dimension by no will of her own. This is perceived as the Multiverse, which is a term I am frustratingly overhearing a lot of nowadays, particularly when I've just watched the new Spiderman No Way Home film. But anyway, from what Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, or in other words, the Daniels, who happen to be the writers and directors, say, it's an interdimensional action film. From what I've seen, it also looks hilarious. In the film space, these directors are known as Daniels, and going by another film which they wrote and directed in 2016 called Swiss Army Man, starring Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe, about a man at the metaphorical and spiritual end of his life, accidentally stumbling upon a dead body that turns out to be a Harry Potter lookalike with superior abilities. I can tell you that the next installment, or should I say their next installment, is going to be hilarious. It's going to be a hilarious satirical journey with a hint of serious action attached to it. Everything Everywhere All at Once appears to be a combination of the constructs and confusion of, say, a Memento or an Inception, mixed with an Eternal Sunshine or Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So basically, your guess on the outcome is as good as mine. Michelle Yeoh's character has to fight crime in this action adventure as she simultaneously explores different universes in an attempt to save the world. And as bonkers as that sounds, the reason why I said that it might be like Eternal Sunshine or that kind of aspect is due to the fact that it apparently explores Wang's mind, and as we join her on a journey into the coulds and what should have beens, I find this aspect both confusing but oddly intriguing. And interdimensional travel films have worked an absolute treat in the past, especially in the independent cinema space. In terms of the technical aspect, the editing is something very, very unique. It looks absolutely bonkers with sharp and swift cuts following Wang from one movement directly into another dimension entirely. I mean, for me personally, I love a good adventure time film like Back to the Future, Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventures, and to combine that with sick martial arts, which, by the way, Michelle Yeoh is an experienced student in, I just think is a recipe for a special, unique film in 2022. So again, if you want my opinion, the Daniels' previous work is awesome and at times has been revolutionary in terms of story. Plus, Swiss Army Man won the award at Sundance Film Festival and did very well there. These guys are superior in the indie space, only doing, well, very little films, and it wouldn't surprise me if they broke Hollywood doing so. The film does open the South by Southwest Festival on March 11th, obviously COVID rules pending, but its theatrical release for all of us mere mortals is on March 25th. Do not miss this. I promise it's a film that will be talked about for some time as kind of a hybrid work of art, and is just another stepping stone in Daniel's illustrious career, and that's the both of them, and it feels quite weird saying that a lot of the time. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's preview, and on that note, take care everybody.